George Riley so far has not been charged or arrested, but the FBI says it can neither confirm nor deny if they are investigating him. Meanwhile, he has resigned from a political organization which he's been involved with for the last 5 years. This is George Riley, a 42-year-old Sacramento man who is part of the group which stormed Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi's office at the U.S. Capitol last week, according to his public Facebook page.
George had already made it known that he was planning on attending the rally.
Craig DeLuce is the communication director for the California Republican Assembly, a grassroots organization focused on getting conservative candidates elected, and where Riley sat on the board of directors.
He was president of the Sacramento chapter. He was also the recording secretary for the statewide organization.
DeLuce says after videos of Riley describing how he got into Pelosi's office surfaced online, he was asked to resign.
Mr. Riley talked about some of his involvement, or stated that he had been involved in certain activities that we don't believe are consistent with the values of the California Republican Assembly. And later yesterday evening, George actually resigned.
In that video, which Fox 40 does not have permission to use, Riley describes breaking windows, pushing his way inside all the way to Pelosi's office. He says he got pepper sprayed 3 times and had a fire extinguisher shot at him as well. Eventually, he says police tried to push him and others out of the room. Riley also says in the video that this was his first time in Washington, D.C., and that the police were nice to him, and that at the end, he hugged several officers. Fox 40 spoke with Riley in December. He was part of a protest against Sacramento County fining businesses that don't comply with virus restrictions. That plan was dropped after protesters broke into the Board of Supervisors meeting. At the time, Riley told us this.
I have a right to say I don't believe in this coronavirus. This is America. We're not in communist Russia.
DeLuce would not comment on that statement, only saying that it was Riley's actions in Washington, D.C., which is why he was asked to resign.
And we felt that as a leader within the organization, that it's important that our leaders represent the values of the organization, and we just felt like in this case he did not do so.
Now, we did reach out to George Riley, but so far we have yet to hear back a response. Reporting live from the state capitol tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.